Okay, hi. Guys, I need to get it together. I'm just procrastinating my workout. I've got a couple of dumbbells here, and I thought if I put on my gloves, I might just motivate myself. But action first, mood second. So I know once I start, I will feel better. But I wanted to kind of give this little shout out to all those dreamers out there and all those people that are maybe sitting in your car before work or watching me on a lunch break or whatever, and have that nudge, that internal nudge inside of you that says, I want more than what I've got, or I'm feeling the need to explore, but I feel mentally stuck. I felt that way for a really long time. And the only way to get unstuck is to make the decision to do the thing and do it. I wish there were a better way to say it to you. I think we navigate through life thinking that these are going to fall in our laps, and sometimes it does with people, and good on them. And sometimes you have to work for what you want. So I wanted this experience to come here. France was a choice I made because I'm familiar with it. I'd love to do it again and again and again and again and live in all the different countries. But France was my home for 6 months, and it's almost over in about 10 days. But I think the overlying message is it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of pushing through a lot of self-doubt. I mean, I was so lucky to have a job before I left that I could just suck away money for this experiment in life, and that's the way I chose to look at it, was more of an experiment, because I was not happy in my former hospitality life. I just needed more. And whether it was just to come over here for 6 months and live and take a break, then so be it. I'll know more when I get back in about 10 days to know whether this was more of a kind of, my compass was pointing me in this direction. So I don't know. I'm choosing to move forward in my life despite feeling really anxious about the future, because I am smart enough to figure it out, and I've figured out harder things. So I don't know, maybe I just kind of wanted to encourage anybody who's thinking about, it doesn't have to be moving to Europe. It could be changing jobs, whatever the big decision is. Trust yourself that inner voice, it does not go away. In fact, it only gets louder. And I think that we really do ourselves a disservice when we ignore those prompts, because those feelings, I really do think they slowly eat away at you and make you miserable, because you're not living your desires. And where there is a will, there is a way. It may not be somebody else's way, but it's your way. So I am trying to live more by my intuition as I get older and move through whatever this stage of life is. I'm truly like turned upside down, and I didn't even sleep last night. I think I went to bed at 5:30 in the morning, and I got up at 8 because I'm a little anxious about my future. But I do know that I'm smart enough to figure it out, and you are too. You got to give yourself a lot of credit for knowing what to do in your life. But listen to the voice, listen to that internal nudge. It's telling you something. And if this was just a little sign today to honor that voice and maybe just do a little you know, internet search on whatever the subject is, you know, just make a little progress on it. But I will tell you, the voice will keep coming back and it'll get louder and louder and louder. So honor yourself despite it being hard. That's what I think life is about. It's pushing us to different levels. And, you know, go to the next level. That's your internal compass kind of like pointing you in another direction to help you grow. So those are my words of wisdom. I will upload a video today about, you know, kind of the surrounding areas, because it's I actually found this kind of fun to do. So anyways, once I got past like the whole, what am I going to say? You know, like right now I'm just blabbing. Okay, I'll let you guys go and I'll see you later.